Oh yes. Are you ready to get spooked? Maybe just a little. Okay, so Penumbra Overture, which I started last week. Not too bad. It feels a little old, but you know, you could tell this is the game that set off a series of copycats, sort of. I claimed last time I streamed it that Amnesia was a copy of this game, but I have since found out, and I said this I think yesterday, that it's in fact the same developers. So good on them. They're making successful games all in the same vein, so pretty good. Anyway, it's been somewhat eventful. Basically, we're some guy that got a letter from his dead father and then told him to come out here and find something. Or something like that, that's the premise. So we found an ice cave, wandered around there. There's some sort of demon dog, which I beat with a lead pipe, or something of that nature, and just getting deeper and deeper into this cave system to find out what's down here. There's a generator that I had to turn on and find a fuse for and all that, and now, yeah, we're here. Things seems a tad loud, maybe just a tad, so give me a sec to turn it just a little bit down. It's I don't know. Do that. Hopefully things will sort themselves out. This isn't a game that I expect to get very loud. This is more about sneaking around, skulking around in the dark, hiding from things that want to find you. I forget what exactly. Oh yeah, we have a hammer. This is one of those games that uses physics in order to interact with a number of things. So, oh yeah, I forgot we had the pickaxe. There's a couple things I had, a couple items I had gotten. Let me see, how do I access the inventory? Notebook, okay, so we got our flashlight. Oh, the push broom, yes. Some dynamite, painkillers. I'm sure most of this will come in handy at some point. Frictional Games, I think is the devs. Which I played Amnesia. I could never get a Machine for Pigs to work though. The sort of expansion sequel thing. I never got to finish Amnesia either. I always considered streaming that at some point, but I never did. Cause I don't know, when I first, what did I initially play it on? I think I played it on my laptop, so that was one thing, but by the time I built a desktop computer for personal use and started streaming and all that, I can never get it to run again, so I'm not sure what the issue is with that. Same thing, issue I had with the Machine for Pigs game. Just for some reason, the game would not work. I wonder if I tried, like, I don't know if I tried compatibility mode back then. I wonder if that might do something, but I don't know. I might want to try and finish. I think I got really close to the end, too, which is a shame. But that was, like, right around the time when my laptop died, and I decided to start making a new computer. What do we have here? It looks like we got some dogs or something like that. You're able to kill at least the dogs. I don't know if there's anything else that crops up. I mean, probably later on, but killing it wasn't all that easy. I do have a pickaxe now. I think I tried to kill it with a hammer before, and I did. It just took a lot of effort. And if you get hit more than a few times, then you're pretty much dead. So I'm not exactly jumping at the chance for that. There is the old height advantage, though, which is good. You can jump up on top of things, and enemies can't get you, or at least the dogs can't. They make an attempt, they'll at least jump. But, I don't know. Would something be able to get me up here? Not too sure. Seems like for the most part, and this is probably going to prove me wrong at some point here, but when you enter a room, it's sort of like a safe zone. Anything that's a little bit more open tends to not be so great. Beeping is coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. Okay, that's mildly annoying. 12th of January, 72. Boys! I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows, you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height. What? So anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined, you get me? Okay, so I wonder if this is... Let me see. Jones, inventory done yesterday, rest of you all fun and games are here, serious now. Okay. Where the hell was that? Foreman's warning? Okay. I think it was just a note to notify me where the fuses were, but I found that on my own without any assistance. Spare radio parts don't look spare at all. It looks almost they've been put here recently. Maybe they have been. Who knows? Noise for some reason. I really don't like it. I've got to get a grip. It is coming from that, right? It's a narrowband communications radio. Huh. I remember building one of these in my first electronics class. Probably did a better job of it as well. Can't actually use this with anything, can I? How's that going to work? I don't know. I guess we'll just keep it on hand. I'll leave that open. Okay. So the only other option I see here is to go through the doors that's got the dog in it. Which doesn't seem like a good idea, but maybe we can do something. Okay, well that almost worked.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light in the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
Jot it down a note just in case. What the hell is going on down here? God damn it, this radio is useless. Who was that? I don't know. Why don't you tell me? To the right of the gate. I'm assuming you mean that, but what wall hole? Is it in there? Probably prevented access to mine proper. Out of working hours? Something like that won't open without power. Didn't I turn on the generator though? It doesn't require a code, does it? Shit. There's some storage excavation. Maybe he means like this way. I didn't see a wall hole. Also, let me see this. Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. Beyond the fence to the right, there should be a hole or perhaps an access point to reach further into the mine, right? Gotcha. Okay. So, it's past there. Which is all well and good, but I didn't see anything that would give me an indication as to... It's a German Shepherd. That doesn't look like any Shepherd I've ever seen. Or maybe it is, I don't know. If it looks like the last one, anyway, this needs a code, so... What could the code be? It's a possibility that I picked up something previously. Detail on life provided, rescue... Oh yes. Alright, I sort of remember reading this. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh god, alright. The beeping will give me the code I need. I don't want to do that. Okay, so... Oh god. So 5, 7, 3, 8. I think it's 5, 7, 3, 8. Let's go test it out and then like run, because that dog's gonna come out and eat me or something. I don't want that to happen. It's just like in Metal Gear 2, when you gotta figure out the Morse code from Dr. Madnar. Haha. Just you try it. Okay, it's Shepherd-like. Hold on. Oh, uh-oh. Don't jump down. No, no, no. That thing close? Oh, that was a good music loop. Christ, what am I thinking? No, 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 no. What? Put that away. There you go. Alright, well, the fact that it ran up the stairs saved me, I think, maybe.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept.
Sounded like he stumbled over his
By the way,
lines for a second.
You can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Okay, yeah, sure. Come here. I got something for you. Alright, now he's fascinated with those eye beams, I guess. What is the... There it is. The focus button is R. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm a little too high up. Could try and push it. Yeah, go through the floor. Success. Excuse me? Door's barricaded, but what happened to whoever blocked it from the other side? Oh, it's probably Red. Also, I wonder if he literally means like a metal-eating monster, if this is some sort of... I don't know. Symbolism. Ah, shit. Okay, well. At least there wasn't fall damage from that height. It's actually not even that high up. Highly pressurized, eh? Okay. Surprised it landed upright. Okay, that one didn't. I probably don't want to fall from that height, just a guess. Here's alright though. Oh shit. Was that because I landed on this thing, or did I actually take damage? Still doing okay, I guess. So I do have dynamite. I probably don't want to use that. Just testing something out, but we'll see. There are a lot of these cylinders, though. These gas cylinders. Might come into play. I'm not too sure, though. What's that? Tool shed. What is this? Cement mixer, no reason why it wouldn't still be working. Suppose you are right on that. It's a flare, it could be a handy light source, sure. Did the battery, I don't know if the battery like gauge went up. I'm wondering how, oh, we got a saw here, nice. How much the battery is actually come into play. Like, once I run out of this, does that mean I can insert another one of the many that I've picked up, or is this all the power that I have remaining? It is a mystery. Xeno Report 66B, Phase 9, Anno 9002, Anno Domini 1992, filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Leader. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest, and need I say, security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears, at least in part, to consist of solidified form of 63 with a number of operable appendages. It sounds like one of the Resident Evil reports. Specifically for the plant, Artifact emits a low level of light and a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was suspected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear, and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if indeed it's served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary. Getting a call. I've been getting a lot of calls today. I don't know what that is. You know what? They're all from like an automated message. Must have given my phone number out to something I shouldn't have. I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on phase 7, only for him to go missing for the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team to put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. This all means nothing to me, but alright. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom. And with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We've already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier. And further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in the nature of to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Okay, so Xeno report. Something is afoot here. We've got another gas cylinder. Whether or not we'll fully understand what any of that means, I don't know. I don't even know if this is exactly where we're supposed to be putting it, but let's see if I could use the saw on that bar there. Very good. I wonder if I just check out the other parts of this. Perhaps. Before moving on to another section. I noticed in the previous area there was a little path that went to the left as well as to the right, but ah, shit. No. It's a little difficult to execute on occasion. Okay. It's really cold today. I almost feel like I should be wearing gloves or something. Oh, another gas cylinder. What is this? I think that's the other, yeah. The other side. I sure hope enemies don't respawn. You know, thinking about it, there was gas cylinders in the other area as well. I wonder if that is, in fact, not something I need to worry about necessarily. Maybe. Maybe it's a bad thing I'm gathering them all together. Maybe it's supposed to be like in Resident Evil when you're getting chased by something and then you just like drop them and make them explode. This is excavation. Shit. I do not have a place where I can get a height advantage either. Not what I meant. Gotta remember where I put things. Also, the radio doesn't seem to be usable. I'm gonna put that way over on 9. Just so I don't accidentally use it. Okay. Yeah, nothing else I can foresee being used at this exact moment. Okay, let's see what's in here. Looks like more of the same. Okay, so we're just exploring the mines. I mean, the guy did mention something about a metal-eating monster, but he didn't necessarily specify anything that I needed to do, I think. So... over here, friend. I wonder if you could just like hide from them in here. I think that's kind of what they're meant for. Also, hold on, thing here. Real quick. Okay. So, okay, this is a lot more complex than some of the other areas we've been to. That's where we are. We got the auxiliary shaft up ahead. Oh man, there is a storage section. I wonder if red means it's locked. Let's see. So to the tool shed. There's a storage section. The only reason I didn't go to it was because there was a dog. And I didn't feel like I was in a proper position to fight. I could probably just like run up to them and hit them, but I'm not all that confident in my abilities just yet, so I don't know. Whoa. Oh shit. Why does this one have the ability to... Shit. Can't see. to move boxes. Ah! Well, at least it's saved in this section. Yeah, that was the initial problem, was that first hit is hard to get in when you're standing. Let me see. Maybe if I had a better means of approaching it. Kind of feels like I'm playing Silent Hill though, just like a first-person version of it. But it's like you gotta... There you go. Should get in position. Nope. And if your camera is not set... Shit. Okay. If the camera's not set exactly right, then you're gonna miss it and it's not gonna work out so great for you. Whoa. Okay, I got pushed. And then sometimes holding the focus button, which is R, it doesn't do it. Shit. I just moved too fast. That's a bad spot to get it in though. I don't know, for some reason it like pushed me. Okay. Okay, this is the BC one that could push boxes, so let's see if we can do that now. Huh? Alright, you can't look at the enemy in crouch mode because he freaks out too much. Sidling? Like walking to the side is not fast. Hey, what's up, Blaine? Welcome back. How are things going? It's very slow. Like, okay, look at the speed to walk front and back. Well, going back is a little slower too, and then like, look at walking to the side, left and right. It's much slow. First chemo yesterday. I hear those aren't fun, but as long as you're holding up, pulling through, good deal. Wasn't too bad. Well, it's alright. So there must be the access point to reach further into the mine. Okay. 1 down, 7 to go. Oh, that doesn't seem too bad. When my aunt had cancer and she was going through chemo, I don't remember the total number, but it was way more than that. It seemed like, or at least over the duration, of course, that she was fighting it, so. That's good. Just one day at a time, basically. Can't do much else. me see where this is. Be done on April 8th. Alright, so they're a little bit spread out, but still, that's not too bad. Early next year. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check out storage. See if there's anything good in there. Also, I guess the red means that it's a new section, instead of just a door that leads to a small room. Did you end up getting Red Dead? I remember you saying you wanted to hopefully be finished with something or other before you got into played it. I should have brought one of those boxes with me. Okay, storage is like right around the corner here. Haha! Oh shit. Damn, I can't get this door open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. Somewhat of the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most. I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my house like you would a puppy, freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope
still,
that
that's a pretty good chunk.
Morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
I don't know what any of that meant, but alright, man. You clearly haven't been around civilization for a little while.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
I'm gonna go over there. There's dogs. And no boxes to stand on. We'll just have to push one of our own. I don't know what this little rotation thing going on is, but alright. Whatever works. Okay, that seems... Problem is I can't get on top of it. Thought I heard another one coming. I'm like, ah, shit. Whoa, okay, yeah. So what was the problem there? Okay, so what was he talking about? A watery cave? Oh boy. Maybe there's another door over here that led to something I missed. What is this? Excavation? Ah. This could be it. Let's take a look. Whispers are pretty cool. Supplies in this box looks military. They can't be more than 20 years old. A piece of fractured ladder lying on a bed of scattered metal splinters. Big flat plane of rock, probably used for loading. Almost looks like some kind of altar. Piercing white light, still not enough to illuminate the whole room. Must be a tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. There's a draft coming from the dank-looking hole up there. All the same, it's hardly inviting. In fact, it's the complete opposite. Oh, man, it's still clutching, still looking for what? Before him lies metal, jutting awkward from earth. A hatch, a portal, a hole, a door, unfamiliar text. Who are these figures huddled around? What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? It's a riddle wrapped in a mystery. I felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. I feel the same way. The test substance continues to defy identification. Both chemical and xeno investigations fail to produce meaningful results. Testing continues. Test 102. Brom test, normal, pH 5. Okay, so this is all just chemical stuff. Let's read the prognosis. Negative for sulfate, sulfide, and chlorate ions. Standard hallucinogenics, mild intoxicant. Tests abandoned due to most test subjects suffering massive internal hemorrhaging within 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so they were testing on people, or living things at the very least. Testing of the gaseous fog has been considerably more successful. It appears to be a harmless blend of sulfur, chlorine, and aromatic amine, which gives it the floating visual effect. Please note that the harmless here is used in the xenochemic sense. It is harmless in so far as we have identified it, and so can take the necessary safety measures. If directly ingested, it would naturally be lethal, yeah. Gaseous like chlorine and sulfur doesn't sound a good thing to, like, breathe in. Work continues on the issues of transporting the substance. So far, removing it from the dormant location causes its base state to radically change, producing massive heat to the detriment of 3 workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Following heat dissipation, the substance appears to turn dead, unreactive to every test we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow the disruption of the material causes it to enter hugely accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half-life to be approximately 0.4 seconds. Okay, more things that have been researched, which we don't really have a full background on. Looks like some kind of excavation, although not like any mining operation I've ever seen. Don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting any closer to find out. Grab the box. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Drag it back here a sec. I'll put you down first. There you go. For better or worse, it looks like I can climb up into the tunnel mouth. Now I need to get pretty high to get a good grip of the ladder. Alright. I can't, like, move that. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Fuck out of here. I can't move that, god damn it. Alright, we need to go around the other way. We're onto something. Felt like I was gonna go off in the opposite direction. Okay, now to see if we could push two of these things at the same time. Not really. I wonder if pushing is usually easier than... I feel like it's gonna fall off. Okay, hold on. Whoa, no. It's too bad there's like not a rotation button. That might be a little bit better for me. Yeah, no, I know. There you go, okay. Looks like I was about to fall off. My God, nothing lays eggs that big. They're leathery, so can't be mammalian. More likely amphibious or insectoid. I really don't like the way they're moving. It's facehuggers. What else lays big, giant, leathery eggs? Okay, they're spiders, but you know, it's kind of like a facehugger. What was that? I don't even care if I'm going crazy. I'm blocking that tunnel off. Okay, how are we gonna do that? What do you mean blocking it off? Also, I don't have any meds. Hopefully the storeroom is... What is this? Ugh. These came from an animal, but I have my suspicions. I need to get out of here. Alright. I've become Chris Redfield. I don't know which way I want to go. Not that way. I wasn't necessarily on it.
Now you should find yourself in the watery cave of conversation space, with a tunnel above you from times ahead. In this tunnel, for both our sakes, be careful, not curious. I have already spoken to you about the cat, and repeating myself is not only out of the question, but out of the window and climbing down the guttering. There are spiders in the tunnels that love to suck on the uni fluids, so do not disturb the walls. They are fragile like the china vase in the hooves of the bull.
Okay. Looks organic but smells highly acidic. Wonder if that like little tiny rock can do something about that. Okay, yeah, kinda. Oh. Well, a lot of stuff was making noise, to be honest. How am I supposed to know I was about to get crushed by something? Oh! That's where it was, okay. By that point, I already saw it coming. I knew I wasn't going to escape it, so. It's, wait. Uh-oh. If my pickaxe isn't digging up through this rubble, I'm a dead man. Okay. Shit! I'm surprised like the rock didn't crush any of this stuff. Hey, we made it to storage.
There should be some insect repellent in that red and white cross box in that room. Just in case those spiders found your flesh delicious. How does my brain flesh know your fluids are leaking? Because the red tricked you. The spidery tunnel was far from a necessary evil. More so, it served as a well-deserved punishment. You thought my mind had been lost to the ravages of time, but poetic justice has struck with a sonnet and an eight-legged baptism of fire. With justice now served cold, I hope that we can be good friends. Now reclaim the key and go juice, and find a way to the mining monster.
Okay. So let me see. Okay. So yeah, batteries. This isn't just a single battery. This is batteries. This is how much power I have. So, alright. Let's see. Less equipment, but useless. This must house the interior ventilation system. May as well be empty. It isn't. Well, I guess there was stuff on there before. That was a weird way to put a shelf. Have one just kind of intersect it, that's fine. So... Okay, there's more to this. I was gonna say, I don't really see anything. Those little ventilation shafts might have something for me, though. It's like a gnat in here or something. It's out of season for you guys. What are you doing in here? Can't do anything with that. Installation is just falling apart. Let me help it along. Exits. Not just yet. Either it's locked or something's blocking the door. Damn it! No need to get upset. That's why we saw this. Alright, here's our save point. I suppose I can trust these things a bit more. I'm not dead yet. Still, they must have a purpose. What could it be? It's a save point. Dummy. Ooh. What the hell? What is that? Inuit mythology. Christian Foresight first published 1903. Over the past 100 years, our people have seen something of a religious revelation. The Kalalit and Inuit in general, I don't know what that first one is, might be said to have seen the error of our ways, and Christianity has become increasingly embraced throughout the Arctic communities. It is the purpose of this paper to explore the true roots of our long-held beliefs and to uncover how they might just be justified today in our newfound enlightenment. As such, this essay will be the first I have written in English as opposed to the native Kalaalleq. Okay, if that comes into play at some point, I will go back and read that, but I don't want to read that right now. Sure, this is something, a reason why this mechanical arm shouldn't still be working. Very true, very true. There is no reason. Except the ravages of time. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, steam bad. Ah, okay. Wonder if... Think this might fit in there? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, no. It's way too wide and it's a little bit too high. Actually, it might just be the perfect height, but... Alright. I might see what needs to be done here. Let's just see what this thing does. I wonder if I could get on it while it's like that, or if it needs to be more stable. I don't know. I could do it. Seeing if something's supposed to be coming out around the corner or what's going on here. Oh, here's a gasoline. I thought I saw something red in the distance. I feel certain that this key and gasoline tank is what Red was referring to. Yes? Okay, so... there we go. Really? Security camera, no food or drink, no lightsabers, no cameras. 15, 4.15 meters. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, is there anything else I need to worry about? I think we got it all. There was one vent shaft up here. I wonder if that goes to anything. If I should even make the attempt. Maybe. Oops. Hold on. We can get it. Wrong way. Not quite. Ah, damn it. Okay, wait, this might work. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, worth a try, I guess. Oh, no. I thought I remember there one being in here. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Oh, here it is. But there was nothing, and you couldn't do anything with this, yeah. Okay, so I think we're good. Now. Is there a map around here? I don't remember. Excavation, storage, all of which we've done. Okay. So, what do we have? Just the auxiliary shaft? I guess it's the only thing I didn't check. Excavation is what we did. That's what we needed to get into the storage room. Everything down here, that has all been done, explored. There's a little sub area there. There's also like a dead end. I don't know what that could be, if that's anything. Just a quick peek. It's awfully dark down there. It just looks like a dead end. Nothing of interest. Okay, so I guess we're going into the auxiliary shaft area. This was a large room in here. Any dogs? Are you no good things? Couple flares. Or no, that's dynamite. Well, I'm all for that, I guess. Let me just double check and make sure I didn't, like... Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah, no. Okay. Now we can go into the auxiliary shaft. Perhaps. Ah, yes. From out the door rises something vast, something terrible. It strikes a man, knocking him down, and those standing by him wither into the darkness. Screaming begins, still Father looks on. Is he bringing this? Father, what have you done? When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there, like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. It's because it's you, it's preserving you. It's a save machine. That saves your existence. Now that's quite a machine. It doesn't come any more industrial size than that. Those teeth at the front look pretty sharp. This whole thing just looks mean. True, but we might find something meaner that we need to use a mean thing for. It says I can interact with this, but I'm not able to do anything. Oh, alright then. Fool. Oh, the gas can is rusted shut. I better have something that I can get it open, or I'll be down here for a long time. I don't know. The fuel tank or the can? Wait a second, what does this do? Okay, it's a weapon too. I just don't see it being that effective, especially when you have a pickaxe. Got the lid off. Nice. Okay. As my new friend might say, drink, you thirsty beast. So this is the thing we were talking about.
To find the truth behind all this mystery, and think it will set you free. But truth is relative, and relatives cannot be trusted to bring good gifts. What you seek lies in the shafts beyond this collapsing of the sky, and if you look closely, so do I. A century of days has passed since I saw this area last. The diseased ones sought to kill poor Red, but I took them on a wild poultry chase. They ended dead. They came from out the big metal door, but after all my years, I knew the cave's door. Hide and seek turned to seek and hide, and I buried them here beneath the solid rock sky.
That's cool. It's not even turning over. Not sure there's any power to the console. What the hell powers the console? Where's the outlet? Oh, here we go. That doesn't work? Should be good enough, right? Okay, let me see what I'm looking at here. Oh. So does this thing have a plug? Yes, it does. Oh, come on, work with me here. Unless for some reason this end goes in. Okay. Gotta be all particular like that, I guess. And away we go. Think that's good enough, or if I should bring her back? Probably, right? Guess we're just gonna leave that running. That's fine. I just don't want it to, you know, like, come after me. Can't interact with the plug either. It would be in my best interest to turn it off or unplug it, but alright. No. I guess there wasn't much to that. Seems so strange now to have been guided like a blind man by a faceless stranger whose sanity was clearly waning, disposition unknown. For all I knew, this Red didn't even have a disposition to speak of, just a seething mass of conflicting emotions. I knew that my radio-reliant friend must have been cocooned nearby. Perhaps in finding him, I would find myself one step closer to understanding what was going on. In just a couple of hours, I would find what I was looking for, and with it would come answers. I didn't realize at the time, but the answers I found would be for questions I hadn't even asked. Yes, that is often how it works out, I suppose. Getting awfully jiggly in here. Holy shit. Okay. It was an Alaskan bullworm. Why are there giant worms down here? There it goes. What? Oh, that thing was huge. Kind of clipped through the floor at the last second, too. But it was very slimy. I think every time that happens, it's like a checkpoint. Must be my imagination, but it almost feels like there's a warm air coming from down there. Maybe that's like to the dinosaur land. You know how was always like those stories way back when. I think they even did it in X-Men, didn't they? Beneath the most unlikely of locations, there was some sort of subrosia that has dinosaurs and whatnot still in existence. This door sealed tight with no handle. How is it operated? I cannot answer that. I'm sure we'll find out, though. I saw something like skirt across the floor, so it didn't really seem that imposing, but I'm not sure what it was. It might have been a spider. Yeah, it was a spider. Really? I mean, I get that they're bigger than real spiders, but you'd think, Nat's still in here. You think that hitting it twice with a pickaxe would probably do. Fine. Is that gonna hold it? Files are getting newer. As I move deeper into the mines, most of these are dated from around 1965. Strange, nothing more recent than 1970. Just some old sacks. Sacks of what? Oh yeah, that's the Thule sack. We saw that before. Don't want to know whether that stain is oil or blood. I have my suspicions. As he said before, this man is a very suspicious sort. Can't see where the cables from this lever lead. Into a wall? I'm gonna hold off on pressing that just for right now. Oh, that actually broke. Oh no, that wasn't anything inside, it's just clipping through the floor. As per usual with most of the things in this game. Alright. Yes? Huh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have so hastily gotten rid of that. Haha! Oh shit. No! Where'd you go? See, that one died in one hit. What the hell? forget that this game had like a peak mode. Doesn't really seem to be much use to it. Like, no, I guess it goes pretty far. I feel like the detection isn't going to be all that sophisticated, though. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll use it. Try not to be in the habit of handling explosives, but I guess it needs a must. Ah! That was like a firecracker. Shit. Ugh! Work with me here. That didn't even kill any of them. That just pissed them off. Okay, I'm guessing after pushing that lever, then that opens up that door. I guess we'll find out. What the hell? Oh well, the secondary dynamite, or the third one, I guess, actually got that other one. Ah, shit. What are they all doing way over here? Make a break for it. Okay.
With my remaining ear to the ground, I hear your trembling Tootsies padding towards their final destination. Things come to those that wait, whether they want them or not. And soon I think your wait will be over. The great metal door in reality is calling you, just as the Reaper beckons me forward. I look forward to finally greeting you. I only hope I need not greet the Reaper man first.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be ideal. Oh god. What is it this time? More contemporary mining crates, although this looks more like cages. A little bit. Shaft 12, shaft 13. Section C, tool storage. That's probably where I'd want to go first. And I can't jump on top of these, damn. That ought to do it. Oh. What is this? Parrot of bolt cutters, screwdriver. Oh, what a tease. Some bits and pieces not worth digging through the barbed wire for, though. Oh. I guess that was 2 sentences. I don't know. I want to know what's in those cans. That it is survival something food. Not feeling hungry, I guess. Rather would munch on the beef jerky. What the? This looks out of place. Alright. The security door. I need the code, I suppose. So all the extra something precautions around here, is that what it said? Something like that. Okay. Yeah, I got an idea. No, actually, I don't think those boxes could fit through the door, can it? Let's try. Some instances this might not even work with some enemies, but I think those boxes are probably more ideal. These are just like, give me a slight step up. It's not gonna work. So I got shaft 12 refinery, shaft 13. I don't know. Whoa. Disappeared on me again. I don't like that it does that. Shit. I think I called for reinforcements. Another one of those instances where it didn't lock. Pain in my ass. fuck? Okay, let me... So to get it at the ready, you need to hold down the left mouse button, and then you need to drag the mouse up into a direction, and then you could swing. But sometimes I'll hold it down, and then I'll press up in the direction, and instead of getting at the ready, the camera just goes, you know, mental. Just go, which doesn't work. R is supposed to keep it steady, but sometimes that doesn't work either. So it could be a little frustrating when trying to hit something, and then not being able to because the controls don't respond the way they should. So, you know. It also doesn't help that the dogs, you know, like phase through the floor. That's not the most fun thing I've had to deal with. Door's been forged shut. It will never open again. Excuse me. See why they need fencing down here, but why use barbed wire? What are they trying to keep out? We've seen a number of things that would probably warrant wanting to keep out. Oh, goddamn. Locked from the other side, so I guess we're going to shaft 13 then. These damn doors are open. That or the refinery. Well, if I die, at least I know where not to go. Okay. We try again. Maybe the refinery? I don't know. Didn't manage to get there because we got the dog being fun. I'm gonna try the other. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna try. Ah, shit, there's one down here too. I was kind of hoping to avoid a dog. Let me just try the jerky and see if that works. Like, on the one hand, I want to, you know, eliminate them so I don't have to worry about them later. Alright, good, this is open. But they could be so, like, the controls in this game for combat. I know it's not a combat focus game, but damn. Sometimes they just do not work in your favor. Instead of making it physics-based, I wish that you could just click the mouse button and then swing automatically and not have to do this dragging stuff. Because that's ultimately what messes it up. Okay, what are we looking at here? These rocks look loose. Might be able to shift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. Yeah, maybe. Try tossing a dynamite stick in there, see if that works. Nah, I guess the firecrackers don't work all that great. Oh wait, it wasn't even something that I had to... Okay, I can't grab that boulder like I could the others. Nope. Don't think any of that's gonna work. Let me... Where are those tunnels? I know what that means. Better not stick around here too long. Wonder if I could go into it. Why? Why is this place trying to kill me? Ugh, I've got to get a grip. Ah, shit. The last couple times they've given me something to fight them off with, but I guess not in this instance. Changing room. This must have been close to the main entrance of the mine. How many people worked down here? How many people died? That's a good question. Maybe this chair will stop them. Oh, good batteries. Painkillers, I need those. What was that?
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in pieces, ruptured, decomposing pieces.
Perhaps to dry, this whole place is dead. The water that's collected is a shade browner than it should be. You're telling me. That is a massive helmet. Looking at it. Blank note. Jot it down note just in case. Got some boots. Come on, open up in there. "24th of February, 1972. I wrote this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament." Oh, god damn it. Can I get attacked while I'm reading stuff? Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft of the surface for what I believe to be 3 days, but with no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were all so positive at the start, but that seems long ago now. Renton was the first to crack, sometime during the first night. We all just lay there, trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own. And that he was weak for having given up so soon. Fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically. Our chance of survival gets smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread through the rest of us like a cancer. We're such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid for that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all, so should we have to need codes to get access to places we're all allowed to go to? He gave us all code sheets, made us swear to keep them safe. Huh, mine hasn't left my locker more than once. It's still there. Doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the arse, is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning just to check the code for Section C, but he obviously knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird. Not crazy weird, just not normal. That didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to the mainland Europe for psychiatric help. It was no one I knew. Shit. Thanks, game. I think maybe I could read stuff in peace. I guess not. Let's see, it was no one I knew well until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage and one of the guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting, not any kind of wordsmith, so I just don't know how to describe the noises he was making. We'll just have to stick with not normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damaged some equipment before we got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was. Far away look in his eyes. That look, I'll remember that for the rest of my days, even if there aren't many more of them. His pupils weren't dilated. They just seemed to take up more space than should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped and grabbed up one of the high-rated explosive packs. We knew what he intended, saw it in those eyes. That those that could made a run for it, but the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out of the exit shaft. Only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed in on us. And now, it's anyone's guess as to how many are still trapped down here. Last thing I saw was those eyes. Seemed like they were staring at me, and me alone. Miles Stanton. And a blank page for number 4. Okay. So... this is a heavy book. I'm able to push... oh, okay, and then it just got light all of a sudden. Don't know what that was about. Just gonna say I'm able to like push and drag these boulders. Perfectly round, natural boulders. But big books? Ah. Okay, so where should we go now? Maybe try the refinery? There was that blank... no, not that. Maybe it went to the item. Blank notes, piece of paper, blank. Save for some smears of dirt. I was thinking maybe it's like a heat reactive chemical it was written in, but no. Okay, well, I can't open doors, can they? No, it did say something about going to chemist's office or something like that, so maybe it is like a special secret chemical code, but we need some sort of reactive agent in order to get it working, so I don't know. And nothing I have on hand I think will work. Okay. Sure, I guess that might come in handy. I might be able to, like, lure a dog in here or something. Probably should have thrown it a little further in. Shit. Go on, doggy. Finish up eating and eat the other one. Oh, psh. Nice. I don't think so. Oh shit. No! I can't, it's a one-time use. Damn. At least we got one of them. I wonder if I could hop up on here. No. Well, actually, that still won't save me. Oh. Hold up a second. Yeah. Alright. If another one comes running, I could do that. I need to see where we are, though. What? Alright, come here. Not quite. Doing that shit again. Don't do that. Bring that. It's gonna bring that barrel with me. That worked a little bit. All right. This is like Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel. I could put myself in a box and go on conveyor belts. Let's see. Control panel for those pistons. What pistons? Oh, those. Guess there's a way to open all four of them. This must be where the hub where all the rock from the mines collected and refined. This piston's crush every bone in my body. It's a good thing they're not coming down then. I'm certain most people wouldn't want to get close enough to this machine to read those instructions. Yeah, it seems like an odd place for it.
Ah, only the engraving etched in the back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now power has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are the rubber-belted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Unlikely, but alright. What is this? Some sort of spare motor. Oh, okay. Conveyor belt's closed off. I might be able to fit something on there, though. No idea what it would do, but... maybe not. Well, there was a conveyor belt section that went into somewhere. Oh. Somehow I doubt this is gonna work. Maybe. Oh, damn. Shit. Oh, damn, so close. Oh, wait, oh! Did we cheese it, or is this what needs to happen? Ladder's fairly precautious. Maybe I could knock it down somehow. Like... grabbing it. There you go. Or didn't say precarious. I'm thinking about precautious. Didn't really make any sense. Whole facility must have been a death trap. This fan would slice meat in a millisecond. I wonder if I could stop it. I wonder what this operates. Oh. Off you go. Chucking things into a fan doesn't seem like a real good idea either, but who knows? Oh, okay. Ah! Oh, man. I didn't want to jump off. We can get these up here. I might be able to get into the little section up top. Or toss it into the fan. Nice.
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift. Poor Red is so hungry.
I knew it.
Eat both the horse and the young rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony flesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent, would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
I'll think about it. I'm kind of curious what's in here, though. So I'm gonna try to get up. That's another conveyor belt. I don't think I could get in. I don't think I could do anything, even if I did get in there. Oh, you know what was probably supposed to happen? I was probably supposed to go, okay, there's a conveyor belt that's in the other room. I was probably supposed to get in there and then go through, and it would probably lead me up there. But instead I cheesed it and I just stacked two barrels on top of each other and climbed those instead. So, ingenuity, whatever. That is some good texture work. It's like a motherboard repeated several times, and then they just kind of, oh yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so... Huh. Shit. It seems like the steam goes... It does two bursts in the same pattern. And I thought I saw like an open spot in the middle, but maybe not. It's a little hard to tell. Aw, I thought that was free. Yeah, it is. At least, oh, okay. Oh, come on. Maybe it isn't like two of the same. I think I'm missing something here. Almost at it. I just got worried and then I stopped because I figured I was gonna die anyway, so. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, so let me take a look at this. Hold on. There's this, that, that, already lost it. Shit. Okay, so that, and that one, and that one. Then these back here. And the middle ones. Like I said, it's hard to see where exactly it's going. Oh. Kind of reminds me of like the Mega Man disappearing block puzzles. Shit. I think I need to wait there twice. Damn it. Almost had it. So after that, so after the middle one frees up, then where do I go? Up one. Then to the right. And I might be free by that point. But I don't know. It's hard to see. Shit, I needed to wait 2 on that one. I thought, Oh! I had it, I just don't know what the last one is. Never do that again. This just looked hidden, so I figured I'd go in, but... It's over here, and then what's up the stairs? It's a dead end. It's probably locked. Hold on. Door's jammed shut. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. Just go. Yeah, this is mine shaft like 12 or something. Completely closed up. I can't get out that way. I may never get out. Way to be an optimist. Cart tracks for transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. Time to Indiana Jones it. Oh, maybe not. Chains are holding the cart in place, so you know what? That's what those are for. I don't know what this will accomplish, but sure, let's go ahead and push the minecart. No one to get in. Stacks of books are a mixture of industrial reference material and scientific journals. Okay, that's weird. Let's save first. A cohort, man with no name. It is he who opens this gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, Fonda looks on. Something vital in his hand. There. It's me. I'm inside that box, and outside it. I can't get things straight in my head. I called that ages ago. Get with the program, man. Images and notes relating to the gray rockworm. This thing is big for an invertebrate. Almost sounds like an insult. 60s microscope functional for research purposes, but we've come a long ways since these were common, and yet school science facilities still use those exact models. Old newspaper. Let's see, and one note in particular seems to stand out more than the others. Oh, I guess we just use that on something. Fine. Some medical notes, they look to have been disturbed recently. But this one, Copenhagen Post, Friday, 25th December 1970. Superstition extinct, death mine still breathing. A worker at the northwestern iron mine, Greenland, is missing, presumed dead as of midnight last night. Locals fear foul play. Mining now forms largest single industry in Greenland. At 16 years old, the Northwestern's iron mine is a relatively new part of the larger complex, which also includes a lead operation and is built on the site of an older mine, later converted into a military bunker and finally closed in 1952. The iron mine retains its excellent work record. In spite of the recent disappearance of an as-yet unnamed worker, we have discovered that the man in question was a young laborer brought in from mainland Europe, possibly Denmark. Authorities on both sides of the strait are currently attempting to contact any family he may have left behind. The man disappeared 10 days ago. The mine foreman has now exercised his power to declare him presumed dead. This decision, we are told, was not taken lightly. A full search of the mining operation was commissioned to no avail. Without the appropriate equipment for transport, the man could not have survived on the surface. Although superstition in Greenland has seen a decrease in popularity over the past years, some local inhabitants still claim the land itself is cursed. This very paper ran a report almost 48 years ago to the day, discussing high suicide figures for the area, but findings at the time are considered to be inconclusive. Lars Jensen. No secret doors here. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up of some species of annelid. Why wouldn't you want to interact with that? I mean, really. Careful now. Very careful. Try to flush this thing down the drain. good enough. Massive statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to a large species of annelid. All these teases with the stupid first aid kits. Oh, looks conspicuous, but I guess it's nothing. Nah, it's the same thing on this side. Just a repeating texture. Locked from the other side, but I think the key's still in the lock. What? Door's locked, but it looks like there's something stuck in the keyhole. Oh, is that what this is for? Finally! Oh, wait, no. Poking the key out isn't going to achieve anything. I need to collect it from under the door once I pushed it out. Gotcha. The hell would have thought of that?
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things have flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Oh, that guy's so quirky. These cabinets are damaged. Something violent went on in here. No need to get violent. Oh, I was hoping to grab whatever is inside. Hold on. Professor, these are biomedical journals. Dr. J. Peters. It's completed. Right. Replication selected exact selected disposal of mind form and studied genus Ophelia. Aimed to investigate the abnormal presence of caddis in the Greenland rock. Method, collection of samples. Standard series of testing, observation, dissection, personal notes. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned at the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here. Despite the conditions, in general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other, deeper areas are teeming. And, were the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Rhyacophilia. Me! Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages, scroll down, whatever comes to my head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. Must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh. I wonder when Christmas was. No matter. Too tired to write now. We'll rest a little first. Professor. Samples collected. The collection process has been far easier than anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. I see. They're all of healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are as follows: 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larval infants dead. Oh god, this guy. This is a long journal. do not want to read all of this. So yeah, it's pretty much just research notes from both the weird guy and the professor. The hell? So much death and disease down here. I suppose slugs were an inevitability. I need to start thinking straight. That's the straightest thing I've thought all day. Maybe if I rub the paper on the slug. Alright, never mind. Nothing. I need the eyeball. The eyeball is... God damn it. There's only one green-blooded land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging about. Oh, okay. So something got crushed, I guess. Artificial habitat, those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt, not being able to get out. From the breeze, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. What is that? Nice. I don't know. It might come back to kill me. Or grow into something worse than just a slug. Whatever happened here, someone must have been in a great deal of pain. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty likely. Oh, that's a scalpel. Alright, I chucked it across the room. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me here. Guess we're going in the bullworm tunnel. Or maybe not. Oh, okay. What else is there? Oh. It's writing scrawled everywhere. Must be ultraviolet ink. Definitely the product of a deranged mind, but whose? Ah, with the UV light, there's some text showing up on the blank piece of paper. Note reads storage password 1371. But his deep head is crying with a K? Darkness eats parasite in hell. Flesh free as no light. Body Walter. No time for time. Death. Meat Heimri. I don't know what most of this means or is. Sogal Pulo, seeds. Fascinating. Okay, so... there was an exit here, right? Yeah. Feels like it's been so long. Whew. Some kind of reservoir. Don't know how you got me down, but alright.
Really, the hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels for the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two foolsy men who plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the men became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got an incinerator, section B, Lake Utukau, and just another chemical storage, okay. Curious what the lake is, but I guess we need to get the chemicals first, according to our friend here. Come on, buddy. So going over as well as some of the other interactions I've had with him. Let me see, chemical storage. Huh. Seemed like my vision was getting real loopy. I'm not sure what that was, if that was anything. Seal that door. Saw it too late, I guess. Should give you a little more time. No, I guess it closes pretty quick. Maybe I don't need to move all three in, maybe just a couple will suffice. It's like, I know you gotta think quick on your feet, but, you know, you gotta allow some time for thought processing and also moving things. Really? You just reach over like that, huh? Maybe one box will do. You can jump pretty far. Yep. I don't even know if that was a solution. Could have been. Guess we'll need to try it on the next run. I mean, there's that checkpoint, yes, but I don't know. I don't think you should be expected to speedrun this.
My brain can barely imagine the feats of action man like heroics you must be performing to save old Ren. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release me from this mortal coil.
Oh, you want me to kill you? Alright, I guess I could do that. Chemical. Great. Let's see. Another chemical. Can of beans or something. Magnesium, calcium, barium, chloride, phosphorus, sodium. Do not forget badly administered dopamine clouds frequently everything. What? Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Maybe there's a rock in there, I don't know. It was an old map. Arctic regions, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know how much of this game is left. I hear it's not like the longest game in existence, but I think I think I'm gonna try and save whatever is left for the next stream. Call it good for here. Still having fun with it. There's been frustrating moments, as I've expressed, so, you know, a couple things not too keen on with the combat. And like I said, I am aware it's not a combat-focused game, but, I don't know, it's just, I feel like there was probably some better way to do some of these things. But, you know, this is first game from a developer that would go on to, I don't know, somewhat greatness. Amnesia became huge, and the song was apparently pretty good, which I plan on checking out someday. So, yeah. It's a work, guess, but it's not bad. I like it. I'm still digging it, so we will resume at another time. But yeah, it's gonna be it for now. I'll probably be back tomorrow and we'll do something. Maybe I'll pick up Red Dead again. I don't know. I don't really have anything going on at the moment, so I'll need to decide. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll be back later. So until then, have a good night. See you next time.